Guys, like I said, like I previously said, like last episode, when I come on here, like some of the stories and some of the things that I talk about are inspired by my week. And one thing that, at the beginning of this week that I kind of, that made me think and made me stop for a second, there's this girl that I work with, right? Hispanic girl. She's 19, but she works harder than a lot of people in the restaurant. And when I talk, like I took it to the side and I was like, yo, like, are you saving up for something? Do you have a goal in mind? And she was like, no, I just love working. And if I'm here to make money. Like, I'm going to do it to the best of my, capabilities. But to me, it's more of a cultural thing because a lot of American women, not to make it about American women and other people, but to me, it's a cultural shift. Because I feel like when you come from a poor country or you come from a country that you were struggling in, your perspective is different.
Of course.
When you see the power dynamics in your household with your mom and dad, it changes how you look at things. It changes your hustle. It changes your hunger to have something. And what stuck out to me, she was like, my mom don't believe in government help. She feels embarrassed to ask the government for help because she should be managing her own household. And in America, a lot of,
live off that
listen,
shit.
a lot of, women are encouraged to have kids, so when they do their taxes, they could get a lot of money out of it. I'm not saying you're using your kids for that, but you have that cushion that if you fall back, the government is going to help you with assistance, with food stamps and stuff like that. And, some of my family uses that stuff. So I'm not downplaying it. If you truly need the help, get it. But I feel like sometimes you get so caught up in that and you don't actually structure your life in a certain way to kind of teach your family, because it starts from home. So if you don't learn the right principles on how to be a good citizen from your household, when you go to school, you're going to take those ideologies to school and around. And if your household is a failure, you most likely are not going to go in the right directions unless you really strive for that and you want to get out of that toxic lineage of bad behaviors. So yeah, it kind of made me think, and I'm like, damn, I wish everybody came to work with that mentality, because it's like, damn, you're not. Usually, typically, not to make it about women and men, but typically men have that hunger. Men want to be dominant and want to be leaders and want to go all out when it comes to different stuff.
There's a lot of women out there, trust me, that got that package, yeah.
But it's a few. And most of them are from, most of them, not to point any fingers, most of them are Hispanic or just coming from a Caribbean country. They wanna make something out of themselves, and they're more motivated to because they trying to help somebody else, and they trying to elevate the face of their family. So it kind of impressed me, man. 19-year-old chick working her ass off. It kind of and that low key. On a lighter note, it made me kind of attracted to her, bro. I'm like, damn, that's sexy. Like that. I'm like, that's sexy as fuck to me. Damn, girl. Bro. You want to get your own money and you don't want to only pay for your phone bill? Like, you want to take me out? Like,
hold on, Cheech.
It's so sexy to me. Like, I'm like, God damn it. Keep talking to me, baby. God damn. Fuck.
I ask you a question. Have you ever seen a homeless Mexican man?
No.
Have you ever seen a homeless Haitian man?
No.
Have you ever seen anyone homeless that's Asian?
No.
Bro, when I say that, like...
And again, it's a cultural thing.
It's a cultural thing. Bro, when you come from another country, like, the drive is different because you're coming from, like, a poor country. And when you get to America, it's like, oh, shit, I have the freedom to do whatever I want. I can be whoever I want to be.
And the stigma is already on you. People are already looking at you different. So you have to step up and create something for yourself. Because if you don't, then you're going to fall. Like, people are going to be like, damn, you come into the land of opportunities and you're not making anything out, out of yourself.
Exactly. Because but the thing is, like, with anyone from the Caribbean or anywhere outside the U.S., they come into this country and say, like, we have so much opportunities to make better for our lives. And to kind of like go into like one of our subtopics, like, well, we get a lot of that drive from our parents because our Caribbean parents definitely put like a different light on us. They expect a lot more from us. Because I do understand that the fact, you have to think about it. Our parents came from like a poor country. They came over here. They got us like my family. My mom, she worked hard, got us a really nice big house. worked her ass off every single day. And the fact is that she has like both kids are not in jail, they're not pregnant, and like we're living like our best lives. Basically, she won in her life. So like for us now, it's like they come hard on us too because we have to go to school. And I have to put it out there: why do Caribbean parents just feel like if you go to college, it's like getting the lottery, like you're set for life, and it doesn't work like that. A lot of them don't understand, and that's the kind of the frustrations I had with like my parents in a way, because now I have like my girlfriend told me a situation that she knows someone that graduated school, got their master's, and now like they're kind of like struggling to like find like a job right now, and like. Not saying that she's like sitting on her ass not doing anything, but she's rather just wait until she gets like a job in her field that she went to school for. And I honestly can't blame her because I would be, you know how upset I would be in life where it's like I'm gonna be in school because remember the school system prepares you for college at like what 16 years old when you're like a junior. They shove that shit down your throat like, what are you gonna do with your life? What are you going to do for the rest of your life?
And sometimes you don't know.
You're telling that to a 16-year-old. So if I literally bust my ass from 16 to damn near 30 to get the degree I've been working my ass off for, when I get the degree, I can't find my job. I'm not surprised when people kill themselves over that. Like what do you expect them to do?
And once they're done, they got to start paying that shit off. And I have to start paying off a loan that I owe you over a job, and I don't even have a job yet.
Bro, I went to FAU for one semester. I owe $3,000.
That's insane.
$3,000, bro. So right now I had the conversation with my mom. Like I'm gonna like take my talents like elsewhere for right now. I got my AA degree, so it's like halfway to like a bachelor's. Because like I'm not comfortable with like finishing my bachelor's degree and spending like all this money into something I have to pay for the rest of my life. For like I don't even know what to do with that degree.
And you could take that money and invest it elsewhere.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, man. And the things that you are saying right now is something familiar. Dame Dash said something familiar. He said, when my kids are done with high school, I'm going to ask them what they want to do. If they want to be a producer somewhere, I'll give them, like, I'll invest $20,000 in them to go and do what they want to do. So I'm going to guide them into the direction that they want because they're going to, spend more energy and they're going to use their mind more in that versus me forcing them to go to school not knowing what the outcome is going to be. Because no matter what, they're getting paid. So
and there's nothing wrong with like say if when black people like I'm gonna like invest into my kids, like don't like that's like when some people like when there's like some rich black families that spoil their kids. I'm like, why is that an issue? Like what Donald Trump said, I got like a small loan of $1 million. Like, come on, like invest into your children, like, and always like try to support your kids and what they're trying to do because college is not always the right answer, and sadly, that Caribbean parents will never understand that.
And back to that topic, the Caribbean parent, thing you were saying, I don't want to do things how you want me to do them and fail, and you resent me for the rest of my life for trying it your way.
Exactly.
You raised me to be a good person. You raised me to be to have a personality, my own personality. You want me to have my own character as a person. So you have to at some point trust my decisions. You have to sit back and watch me work and watch me navigate the world that we live in and see where I fit. Because you're not gonna be the one living the life that I want for myself. I am. And I'm out here, meaning I have the technology. You mostly don't know what's out there because that's not the thing you want to do. So yeah, it's kind of crazy. I just want us to and listen, these are things that me and Gary are going through. I had to take a break from school because I had to focus on working full time to pay my bills.
Like freaking the grown-up life hit you.
Yeah, it does. And, it's like I have my parents on my heels saying, hey, when are you going to finish?
And your parents don't even live in this country.
What, nigga? Are you cutting the checks to pay for my school while I'm working? Because it's like I can't do both. If I'm paying out of pocket for school, I can't pay my house and pay my bills and have a car because it's like you want me to have everything and do everything at once, and it's not just possible.
Exactly. Like also I know this one girl who's like she literally said like I don't know if all Haitian women have to go through this, but it's like literally through like their 20s, their parents are like, oh, don't get a boyfriend, don't even talk to men, just get your degree. But when they turn 30, when are you getting married?
Exactly.
Like you had no freaking.
So they want you to do
life.
nothing. They want you to do nothing and everything at the same time,
bro. it's like, bro, like I know, like usually I hear that like Haitian parents are a little bit more stricter on their kids than Jamaican
Oh,
parents. I've heard that a lot because I can vouch for Jamaican. Most of the Jamaicans I
Asian
know
women
are
got
really
the best
free.
box though. I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't gonna, yeah, I know you know. But they do, man. I think it's it's preserved the right way. That's why.
They try to get me in
Yeah,
trouble.
yeah, here throwing the box out. Yeah, by the time I get it, it's not special no more. But if you've been sitting on it for 25 years, ooh.
Oh man, I'm locked up.
Oh, let me. That's funny.